Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Blind. First of all, before I really get into this so much, I just want to thank everyone so much for all of the comments and support you've given me since the last video. I didn't realize how many of you were watching this every single day. I mean, usually when I post a video, I'll get 2-3 comments. I can look at the numbers, I can see people are slowly watching it, but just the sheer number of stuff I got after the last one really, I mean, you all are staying right along with me, and it's a really big honor to realize just how many of you, so thank you. Thank each and every one of you. The other thing is, I told you, I wasn't done yet. I'm getting the best ending. Or at least I'm getting the best ending that I can. I'm definitely getting a better ending than what I got yesterday. So, what do I want to do, leader? Well, yeah. I'm also really proud. I got really close to doing this blind. I made one mistake.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back.
I got really close to getting through this the correct way the first time.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, we're missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
On Tommy's true feelings.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV. What didn't you understand?
Yeah, here I said why he's scared, and it should have been apparently something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
You're clouding, you're done.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
And of course, people only told me how to get to the conversation. So even though I knew how to get through that, to get to the rest of it, the rest of this does still continue to be blind.
I'm perfectly calm.
No, you're not.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally.
I didn't know you ever didn't
this.
think rationally now, Oto.
I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago.
And we know Nanatame does not control the Midnight
I
Channel.
won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them, though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done.
Yeah, we can stop him if he does it again.
Anytime, anywhere, anything. Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader.
I'm ice, man.
All right. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Don't strain yourself, Rise.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
This is a much better conversation than last time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
Oh, did that max out full? Awesome! This may also max out Teddy, because Teddy went back to the other world before. So hopefully... Loki, really? Does that mean the Avengers will help the other team? Actually, I gotta tell you something. I'm thinking Teddy may be the mastermind behind this whole thing. I think Teddy engineered all this to get the fog into our world so he can sell his glasses. What? Who'd I scout some bond with now? What in the world?
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here. Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san.
Good lie, Naoto.
If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Although I know this is going to be because she's recovered by now, I do wonder what his rationale for going back there is. Seems a little lazy to me, game designers.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning.
Plus, he has an alibi or something, right?
But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point.
Interesting.
Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
Anything's possible.
I don't really get any of this.
Ugh, this is so confusing.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, go. Nanako woke up. Oh, Teddy.
Where am I?
You don't know?
Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right. Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now.
Oh, what?
So, it was true. Guy, Sensei.
What?
What should I do?
What was true? Crazy bear. Stop teasing me, bear. It's a bear.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Yay!
Huh? What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
It'd be a really bad joke.
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on.
Well, she's at least going to make it until March.
Still,
Because that's when I was leaving.
Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan.
Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
Aww.
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Always a doctor.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Yeah, Teddy, where are you? What's going on?
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl, too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Oh. So Nanatame saw them show up at the Midnight Channel, and then they ended up dead. But why would he think throwing them into a TV would save them? Call Teddy. What's going on? We didn't find his note this time.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
Put on glasses.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. Ugh, it's freezing. Let's go home.
Well, yeah, it kind of has to be freezing for there to be snow.
If you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Yes, it was. Oh, I know. Yumi! Oh my god, yeah. Yay, Yumi. Part of me thinks it's really nice that it figured out who the person I cared about the most was and put their message. But then also, she's my only friend other than Sayoko that it would make sense. You know, I mean, everyone else is part of the investigation team and was already there. Yep, let's go to bed. Oh, hi Igor. This.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
It has. Why have you been hiding from me? It does seem like that.
Do not be alarmed.
Yep. We know. We've been through this before.
I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery? Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
What's right? What you should choose to do in life. The answers to those things lie within you.
You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
What about Teddy?
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, This year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
That is a really, really good metaphor. I'm proud of you, Margaret,
Just
even if you're not Elizabeth.
The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
A doorbell? Who's ringing the doorbell? I'm talking until I'm talking to Igor. Good grief. That is typically what happens when people ring the doorbell. Is it Teddy? It's not Teddy.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Yes, find him.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Absolutely. We'll find Teddy. It's the great Teddy Hunt. Oh, they have no chairs.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Yeah, let's think about this then.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Right.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
I know which play.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
No, there's got to be something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
That's actually a good point. We don't actually have any evidence that either Saki or the announcer were ever in the other world. All we know is that Teddy sensed someone before they showed up dead. If Nanatame's pushing people into TVs prevented whatever happens from killing them, I mean, we've just kind of been operating on the assumption that if we didn't save them by a certain point, the game ends. But we've never not done it.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
One of those two. The alibi just proves...
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd?
Yeah, that's
Would
very odd.
Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Yeah, Nanatame didn't write that.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
No, because Nanatame said he doesn't know why people show up on the Midnight Channel. If someone else was causing the Midnight Channel to happen, and that someone knew that Nanatame was abducting whoever showed up...
If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Interesting,
Someone
yeah?
else? Then, it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
All right. Oops.
I have a plan. But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.